Hello everyone, I'm Joe and welcome back to my channel to learn more science with me. So today we're at the West Midland Safari Park, but where is this place? This is my daddy's car and this is our driver, Daddy. And there is my little sister Joanna, remember her from our last episode, and she's licking on some lollipops. And I'm here. And today we're going to be feeding some animals. Ooh, and I think after a few more cars, that guy is going to come to us. Now I'm not very sure what that animal is, okay? But what does matter is it looks very cool. It looks like some kind of deer, doesn't it? So these are little guys, okay? Now if you see those big guys, they're actually called black bucks. Now these guys are smaller than black bucks, so they're definitely something else, not black bucks. But whatever they are, they look cute. So we're moving on to the next animal, which is the animal that is the second biggest on land, which is this guy, the rhino. It's the second largest land animal after the elephant, okay? And ooh, look at them. So the horns are actually made out of keratin, which is the same as our fingernails and hair, okay? So they also have so these are black rhinos, and they have a very good sense of hearing and smell. But sadly, rhinos' eyesight is very poor. But the sense that mostly stands up is their hearing. So we're gonna see them graze. These rhinos can actually be very, very dangerous. So they're very sensitive to threatening things in their environment. So they might charge you if you're very bad to them, okay? If you make them scared or nervous. So this is why you have to be quiet when you're around black rhinos, okay? But we're safe inside our car, okay? So let's see. Oh, their bodies are very hard. They're very hard, okay? And they have very small ears, but they're very good at hearing. Wow. And black rhinos also have something which is different to other rhinos. There's a special bit on their lip, on their top lip, which is called a prehensile lip, okay? So it helps to get things like leaves to eat, okay? And there can be thorns on those leaves because they like to eat acacia leaves, which come from the acacia trees which have thorns, okay? So the prehensile lip doesn't get hurt when they've been spiked by those thorns. Wow, that's amazing. It's a Congo buffalo, okay? So a Congo buffalo is a member of the cow family. Now all cows regurgitate their food. So their diet is usually grass, okay? So the grass they eat is very hard to digest. So when they eat it 2 times, which is regurgitating, that's what really helps, okay? So they first get a bunch of grass, chew it, then swallow it, then bring it back up to the mouth, then they chew it again, and then swallow it, and it's ready to digest. Amazing. So, there's a cheetah. So that is an African cheetah. So cheetahs are actually the fastest animals in the world. So you know they're not just found in Africa, they're found in northern Iran as well. And they mostly hunt impalas or gazelles, okay? Ooh, and it looks like it's looking for something. Well, it's just wandering around. Now cheetah cubs don't look like that cheetah. You know why? So they have a pattern on their back which looks like a honey badger. And honey badgers are the most dangerous animals in Africa. You know that? Well, it's really the hippo, and then the honey badger is the second. But honey badgers are still very fierce. Okay? So then when the cheetah cub is sleeping like this, you know what happens? the honey badger does that, and it looks the same way as a cheetah cub does. So that's called mimicry. And mimicry is how different animals blend in together. So, like, let's say a type of beetle called a local painted Boris, okay, and a bee. They look the same, but the local painted Boris isn't actually poisonous. It doesn't sting. It's harmless. But bees do that. That's mimicry. It's just to protect an animal, and sometimes it's to attract the prey to the predator. Okay? So look at that cheetah. Now cheetahs are a type of wildcat, and they have an excellent sense of vision. Okay? And you see they have spots. But jaguars and leopards, on the other hand, have a more like round zeros, because they are called rosettes. Okay? Now here's what you had to know to tell the difference between a leopard and a jaguar. Leopards don't have a dot at the center, okay? But jaguars do. So, wait, where did that? Oh, there's the cheetah. It walked away. So there's a picture of a cheetah. See those? They have little markings coming down their eyes. That helps them to see very nicely. So they need very good sense of vision, because they need to spot predators like lions. Lions will kill cheetahs and steal their dinner. Wow, that's bad. Here is the king of beasts, the lion. Now, they live in Africa and in a small region of India, and they also live in Iran. Cool! And look, they're wrestling. Look that way. They're wrestling. See? They're wrestling. Now, cubs usually do that, but females also do it just to train themselves after a long time of hunting. Now, cubs do that to learn how to hunt. Now, by wrestling, they learn how to kill animals to feed themselves. So, lions are carnivores, which means they eat meat from other animals. Okay? So sometimes birds like vultures or hyenas will come and steal their dinner. So that's very bad. And look. So lions have a type of claw called a retractable claw. Okay? Now retractable claws are retractable. Okay? So they don't always pop out, okay? So when a lion is like hunting, so it's just hiding, ready to strike. So when it's hiding, their paws are so quiet because those retractable claws are inside. Okay? So then when they strike, their claws come out very quickly. How do they do that? Well, claws are attracted to muscles and ligaments, which pull them in and out. And oh, look at that guy. Oh, see there? Zoom in. Oh, they're running. Wow! Now, lions are actually fast runners as well, like the cheetah. So lions are actually apex predators, also known as top predators. Why is a top predator? Now, a top predator is a predator that is on the top of the food chain. No animal can eat them or kill them. They're just predators that can kill anything and even eat them. So look at those. So look there. There's the male. Okay. Now the male is actually the god of the whole pride. Okay, and those females are actually lionesses. But here's the way to tell a difference between a lioness and a male lion. Now, male lions have a shaggy hair around their face, which is called a mane. That says to other male lions, "Hey, I'm tougher than you. Do you want to battle with me? Okay." So there's either 2 or 1 male lion in each pride. A pride is a group of lions. Okay. So Ooh, one's running to chase away the birds. Yeah, birds are so annoying to lions. I just did that. So, you can see that lions are like chewing, okay? Now they're eating grass. What? They're eating grass? Why? It helps with their digestion. You see, sometimes you might have cucumber after having a chicken burger. You know why? The cucumber is a plant which helps with digestion for the chicken burger, okay? So look at them. So lions are actually nocturnal animals. So nocturnal means you come out at night. And what do they do in the day? Well, sometimes they wrestle, and most of the time they sleep. They actually sleep up to 20 hours a day. Whoa, those cats are lazy. Wait, what do I mean about cats? Lions are actually in the cat family. So so if you can see this guy's tail, so it has a black end, okay? Now that black end is part of the lion's tail. It's a furry end, okay? So they have very amazing legs. Now their legs are covered in fur. Everywhere of a lion is covered in fur. So fur keeps them insulated, keeps them in the right temperature. Okay? So we're gonna find the next animal, okay? I just wanted to show you the African white lion, who is a type of lion which is white. And you see the male? White Bengal tiger. Now this Bengal tiger is actually albino, which means you're born white and you stay white forever. Okay? Now Bengal tigers have stripes like all of the other tigers to blend in when they're hunting. Okay? So they stay there inside the bushes to stay blended in, and then when they're close enough, they strike at their prey. Look at it, it's coming towards us. Ooh. It's turning. Now tigers have stripes. Now you know what? No tiger stripes are actually the same. They're never the same. Every single tiger's stripe is always a different pattern. Okay? I just wanted to show you this guy, the Sumatran tiger. I just want to show you some African wild dogs in action. Look, they're assembling. I think they're looking for food, maybe. So, for African wild dogs, only one wild dog stays and looks after the babies in the den, okay? And the babies are so cute. You know what? They just look brown. They don't look anything like their parents. But soon they'll lose some of that brown and turn into that, and then turn into those that look like their parents. So these are some African elephants. Now there are two species of elephants, the African and the Asian elephants. Okay? Now they're both herbivores, which means they eat plants. Okay? Now there are a few main differences between Asian and African elephants. Now African elephants have bigger ears and a more smooth head. But Asian elephants have smaller ears and bumpier head, okay? And so there's a difference on their trunk as well. So if you get a look at an elephant's trunk on a close-up, you can see two little projections. Now those act like fingers. Now both elephants have fingers. Now the Asian elephant only has one, but the African elephant has two, okay? So these African elephants have two trunk fingers. So these are camels. Now there are two different species of camels. the one-humped camel, which is called a dromedary, and the two-humped camel, which is called a back train. And this is a back train camel because it's got two humps. So these guys live in the desert, okay? So you know what? Something's amazing. Camels don't have to drink water for a very, very long time. Isn't that incredible? A human can only survive for 3 days without water. And the camel can survive for a long time without water. Amazing. Now, they actually store their fat in their hump. Not the water. They store their food in their humps to keep them having energy, okay? So, look at them. Now, camels also have a lot of eyelashes. You know why? So when there's like a sandstorm, the sand comes to their eyes, but the eyelashes keep them out. Wow. Camels are real desert survivors. So this is a giraffe, okay? Now giraffes have the longest neck in the world. You know why? Well, here are two answers. One is for neck fighting that the males put on to impress the females, so they can have babies, okay? Another reason is to get leaves from tall trees. Now, there are so many bushes on the floor. Why can't they just use those bushes? Well, here's the problem. You know what's the problem? So every single plant eater, known as a herbivore, has a special level of grass. So gazelles eat the lower grasses, the lower ones that are easy to chew. But the zebras eat the ones that are more tender and stronger. Okay, and all the way up to the top of the trees, which the giraffes belong to. Okay, so those are two reasons why they have long necks. Okay, and look at those legs. You know, when there's a predator around, like a lion, let's say, okay, and the lion is attacking the giraffe will actually kick the lion away. So you know what? Those kicks can actually be deadly for lions sometimes. Wow, those are dangerous kicks. It can actually kill a lion sometimes. Thank you everybody for watching this episode at the West Midland Safari Park in Worcestershire, inside my daddy's car. And if you go there, make sure you wash your hands or gel them regularly, especially after feeding the animals. So also wear a face covering whenever you get out of the car and stay safe. And we also got free time to go to the zoo again next summer, so you can join us next time. See you.